A question that an attendee or two asked was about why are consultants good for the CDMOs? And you mentioned sometimes you were in a meeting with a sponsor and you're like, why is this consultant here? When I worked at a CDMO, a few times we were in meetings and we wished the consultant would get out of the middle and let us talk to the client. So what value, and do the CDMOs say, oh, this is our new biotech customer, and we are glad they have this consultant with them? I mean, what value does it bring to the CDMO in the relationship?
For me, I think it's a great question, and I think you brought up the key word there for me, Louis, which is the relationship. When the relationship is excellent between the consultant and their client, there's huge value add. Why? Because it's seamless and frictionless. They're part of the team, right? And it's as if you're dealing with quote unquote one client. It's when you get into those other situations where you have, it happens, you have in any meeting, but you can have consultants who are posturing and positioning or whatever they're doing, their interests aren't 100% aligned to the client, and they can I don't want to use the word disruptive, but it's not efficient. Let's just put it that way. So when I was in the on the sell side of services, my first reaction when I saw a consultant across the table was, man, this is going to be a pain in the bleep. But you give people an opportunity, right? Give them a chance to prove themselves, and I would say 80% of the time, wow, okay, this is great. It's actually making our lives easier because we're able to talk to somebody who has the expertise that we need, and they can translate that for their client, and ultimately we're all moving faster. Right. And then 20% of the time, okay, we all have our horror stories about, like, that was just not the way to go for a whole host of reasons. But that's kind of how I viewed it, and usually my first reaction. But in the end, it was most of the times it was a good move because it led to better efficiency, better decisions, and ultimately these products, if they were successful, they got to market faster and got into patients faster.